Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2018. As you can see, we've currently got 18 points and we're in 4th position at the moment in our Williams car. Fantastic. And we've got a resource points bonus as well, an extra 400 points for achieving our objectives. Wowzers. And our reputation with Williams has absolutely skyrocketed, which is great to see. Great to see indeed. Now, unfortunately, in the development table, we are still bottom of the heap behind Alfa Romeo Sauber, but we have got a lot of development parts that we are just bolting onto this car. Yes, a lot. And there, look at that lot. Look at that lot. Huge oodles of bits to go onto the car. Let's see if we can catch up with Alfa Romeo, and we're going to bolt some more as well, just for good measure. Fantastic.
We'd like to welcome you from wherever in the world you join us today for this F1 qualifying session here in Shanghai, China.
And that's mainly because resource points are a lot easier to gather in F1 2018. Anyway, here we are at China for the Chinese Grand Prix, and out for the first qualifying run, Fernando Alonso's currently got pole. We're going to cross the line in 2nd position. No, wait a minute, we got it, yes, the Hookster's got it, wowzers, pole position, oh, but no, Daniel Ricciardo's just overtaken us. Anyway, a little bit later into qualifying, you can see we're down to 11th position at the moment. That's not too bad. Our delta time is now down though, so we're not going to improve on 11th place, so we've got to go out for a final quali run to see if we can improve our 11th position. And so there you go then, qualifying is now over, and unfortunately we didn't manage to improve, so it looks like it's going to be 11th place for the race at China, or maybe more than that if we're going to drop down as we cross the line, because we usually do drop down a few positions. Where we're going to drop down to, it's going to be no, Wowzers, we still hold on to this 11th place. Fantastic.
Ever since the Sauber of Felipe Massa passed Jenson Button into turn 1 at the very first Chinese Grand Prix in 2004, Shanghai has consistently provided close racing and extraordinary memories. It's where Lewis Hamilton effectively lost the title in his rookie year, and it's where Nico Rosberg claimed Mercedes' first win of the modern era in 2012. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Ricciardo, Kimi Raikkonen and Verstappen, Perez, Hülkenberg, Sainz and Kevin Magnussen, Murray, Ocon, Romain Grosjean and Alonso, Leclerc, Hartley, Pierre Gasly and Stoffel van Dorn, Ericsson and Lance Stroll rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So once again it's time for the 5 lights to go out for me. Woo! Season's career mode, and we say go, go, go. And it's away we go from middle of the pack. Definitely middle of the pack. It's a good getaway from the Hookster. Oh my goodness, he gets mugged off though by Esteban Ocon. Look at that. But I think the Hookster's going to try and go for the inside line. Well, he tried to there, but Kevin Magnussen unfortunately was blocking us off. And there's another car trying to sneak round inside of us. Oh, contact with K-Mag. Who is this car off to the right? I can't believe it. They're banging wheels though, banging wheels. Unbelievable scenes. It's one of the McLarens. I don't know quite who it is. Was that Alonso? Was that Fernando Alonso? It was Fernando Alonso. But we managed to hold on to 9th place at the moment. We've got Hülkenberg. He's going to dive down inside of both of them. Does he? Yes, he does. Oh, and Raikkonen as well. Well, and Raikkonen just sort of gets out the way and sort of goes, fuck that. He says, fuck that. Just get out of the bloody way. And so he's let us through up into 6th position now. Looks on the first lap of the Grand Prix. Fantastic performance in, of course, the slowest car currently on the grid, this Williams, the slowest car, but I have to say this car is pretty decent, so I don't know why its performance is so bad, because it seems to be doing the business at the moment, Anyway, we've now got Hülkenberg behind us in 7th place in the Renault, and in front of us we've got Maxi Boy Verstappen. As you can see, the Renault right up our derriere, Hülkenberg, of course, in the Renault for 2018. As we now go down this extraordinarily long straight, you can see the weather is not too good. There's a bit of fog at China. It looks like a little bit of fog in the air. Yes, a bit of moisture in the air, I do believe, as we've still got Hülkenberg trying to catch up to us. So it's very cloudy conditions at China, and there's definitely a hint of fogginess. Yes, hint of fogginess as we're about to come round this final corner now and start the next lap as Lewis Hamilton puts in the fastest lap. So I do believe he's probably in the lead of this race as we start lap 2. As we accelerate forward now, still on lap 2. Still, oh no, we've got pressure now from Hulkenberg. He's trying to sneak round the outside of us as we go this very, very tight right-hander, but we managed to tuck it in very tight indeed. So that's good, and we hold on to this 6th place against Hulkenberg as we accelerate forward to lap 3. We are coming in very, very early. Well, I say that because we had to, because our tyres were almost gone already. So we pit from 8th position in the race for the Williams. I hope we don't get held up. Where's our pit? We've got that Renault, but I think he's going to be... No, the Renault's going to be in front of us. Oh, no. Come on, lads. Come on. Yeah, and yes, we get out in front of the Renault. That's fantastic. So we didn't get held there at all. So we rejoin now in 19th position on lap 4. Yes, 19th place ahead of Hulkenberg, behind Sebastian Vettel. Oh my goodness, as we accelerate forward down to lap 4. We've got more cars coming in for their pit stops. Our teammate is in as well. Of course, that's Lance Stroll. So he comes in for his stop, and we've made up some more positions. Oh, look, we got Brendan Hartley. So gay. So bloody gay. And there's Kimi Räikkönen. We've sneaked down the inside of him, taking that very unusual line, of course, at China that the Hookster seems to favour. And it does him well once again as he sneaks past Kimi Räikkönen. I bet he's absolutely incandescent with rage, is old Kimi. I bet you he's sitting in his helmet going blah, 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 blah. Anyway, Sebastian Vettel on lap 5 is now our next target. As you can see off to the left-hand side, we're going to see if we can sneak past Sebastian Vettel, but he's racing with Stoffel van Doorn. What is Van Doorn doing? He's going very, very slowly indeed. And I think the Hookster's going to use the opportunity to sneak past all of them. Yes, takes a lot of curb there, but manages to get past. And he's now up into 8th position. Yes, we are back into the points. Wowzers, me trousers. And there's more cars pitting. So we may make up a few more positions. This is going to be great once again for the Williams car. And yes, we go past the pits, up now into 5th position behind Lewis Hamilton on lap 6. As we accelerate forward out to lap 7. Still hold on to 5th. We've got Räikkönen still behind us. And I think he's pretty angry at being passed, I do believe. Pretty angry. So I think it won't be long before he tries for a pass on us. Here he comes. Under the DRS, of course. He's going to... Oh, no, he goes to the inside line. That's really bad news for Hookster. He's going to have to hang it out to drive around the outside. But I think Kimi Räikkönen actually backed off a little bit. No, he's still there. What do I mean? Backed off. It's Kimi Räikkönen, for cock's sake. He didn't back off at all, did he? But he managed to hold on at the moment to this 5th place. As we accelerate forward to lap 8, we got Kimi Räikkönen back on our case again, everyone. Yes, another DRS, as you can see. Let's see if he's going to that inside line once again. This is going to be bad for Hookster if he doesn't manage to tuck it in tight. Kimi has to jump over the curb. But that takes a lot of curb there, does Kimi. And Hookster manages to hold on to this 5th position on lap 8 at the moment. As we accelerate forward now to lap 9. Once again, it's the Kimi Räikkönen versus the Hookster show. Look how far back he is, but look how much ground he gains in the DRS zone trying to get past it. This time, though, he goes around the outside. That's the line we wanted to take because, of course, we can now tuck it in very, very tight. Oh, I say that, though. We've gone very wide on the exit, and that's giving Kimi Räikkönen the opportunity to sneak down the inside of us, banging wheels with us as we go for the final. Oh, we get a warning for a collision, in fact, but we managed to hold on to this 5th place on lap 9, holding off Kimi bloody Räikkönen. As we accelerate forward to lap 12. Once again, Kimi's... Oh, look at this. Hookster sort of moves off to the right a little bit to try and block off Kimi Räikkönen, but he was taking none of that shit at all. There's more contact with Kimi. Once again, he jumps over the curb, and once again, the Hookster goes very, very wide, and there's more wheel banging. This is unbelievable scenes. Absolutely unbelievable scenes. But let's see if we can manage to do it. Yes, we do. Manage to... take the place once again and hold on to 5th position. 5th place on lap 13 now of this Grand Prix as we accelerate forward out to the last lap of the race. Oh no! Teammate is out. Lance Stroll is out of the race in the Williams. I hope our car can hold together. The tyres are looking dodgy, but we still hold on to 5th position. But can we hold off from Kimi bloody Räikkönen? Because he is looking very, very angry indeed. Yes, very angry indeed. As Valtteri Bottas now has won the race. So Lulu, the best one, didn't win it. Valtteri won it in the end. And hopefully if we can get through this final turn, we will be able to finish the race in 5th position and ahead of Kimi Räikkönen, who has really given us a battle in this race, but hopefully we can hold him off. Just this turn to go then. I can't see Kimi getting past us now, and yes, so we cross the line in 5th position. Fantastic, well done. Well done indeed for the Hookster. Oh, it's a car off the circuit there. Did you see that? Wowzers. Right at the end there. Car off. There's Toto Wolff, the Terminator. Is your name Sarah Connor? No, it's Maurice. Maurice Chavez. Yes, Maurice Chavez. If anyone's ever played Grand Theft Auto, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, then you won't. So shut the fuck up. There's the team mechanics congratulating themselves, like they always do. And there's Sebastian Vettel getting out of his car in the Ferrari. The Ferrari, yes, the Ferrari. Onto the podium then. There is Lulu, there's Valtteri, and there's Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, who finished very respectably in second place in the Red Bull as Valtteri holds up the trophy and says, look at this, I can win everyone, I can. Just not in real life, But in the game, I can win every time, he says. Yes, because that's how they programmed me. He says. Oh, and look, there's someone, one of the YouTubers, can't remember which one it is now. I think it was Mr. Benjamin Daly. So there you go then. We got 10 points for that. And in the championship at the moment, we've actually dropped down to 5th place with 28 points now. Valtteri Bottas in the lead with 75. Oh my goodness. And let's have a look at the Constructors' Championship, which is pretty academic after just a few rounds, but we're in 4th place at the moment with our 28 points. So we're going to select a rival now. We've had Lance Stroll, of course, as our rival because he's our teammate. I don't know why all we've got to select from is Lewis Hamilton and Kimi Raikkonen when we're in a bloody Williams car. But there you go. We're going to select Kimi Raikkonen after that battle in this round in China. So there you go. He's our rival now. We continue, but before we do, we have to go out in one of those classic cars once again, and this time it's a real stone cold classic. It's the Renault RB6. Oh my goodness, what a car that was.
Welcome to qualifying in the Republic of Azerbaijan. The teams are making their last minute adjustments before the lights go green, and the fight for pole position can get underway.
Okay, so here we are at Baku, and for anyone who's astute of you will notice in the right hand corner that our ICE is currently very worn at 60%. I already made a decision at the start of this season to make the engines last 4 rounds, and I was going to do every single session using just one engine set. So unfortunately we've got to use this engine until the end, and then we get a brand new one for the next round, I think, which is in Spain. But this means that our performance is going to be a little bit down, unfortunately. Anyway, qualifying. Bottas at the moment has got pole, and we are 2.9 seconds behind as we accelerate forward now. Well, we're down to 16th place, of course, with our little bit of engine deficit at the moment, so it's not looking too good, but we are slightly up on a delta because we're going through the second qualifying run, but I don't think it's enough to improve our position because it's literally just 3 thousandths, or should I say. So let's see if we can maybe get up into 15th against Ericsson. I'm not quite sure if we will though. Anyway, we crossed the line now, and no, it's still 16th place and 2.5 seconds behind now as we accelerate forward now to the end of qualifying. We're down to 18th position now. I'm sure this engine isn't that bad, but anyway, this is a very fast circuit, unfortunately. And Sebastian Vettel puts in the fastest lap. Oh my goodness, and that's Kimi bloody Raikkonen took me out in the last 9 seconds of qualifying, you bastard. That's his revenge for the last race, it is. Did you see that? That was absolutely outrageous. Absolutely outrageous.
Good afternoon and welcome to Baku. This was the arena, if you think back to 2017, of one of the most eventful races of modern history, with controversy behind the safety car, last-second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. So let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Raikkonen, Sergio Perez and Ricciardo, Sainz, Hülkenberg, Alonso and Charles Leclerc, Grosjean, Magnussen, Pierre Gasly and Ericsson, Stroll, Van Dorn, Esteban Ocon. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Murray, Hartley and Max Verstappen completes the grid.
So here we go then, it's time once more for the 5 lights to go out on the all seasons career mode, and we say go, 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 and it's away he goes from 18th on the grid. We've got a full scene off to the right hand side. We've got Stoffel Van Doon directly in front of us, and Hoekster's going to go for one of his dives down the middle. Oh, a little bit of contact there. I think that was Marcus Ericsson in the Sauber, but yes, we managed to get through. Fantastic performance once again from the Hoekster, and he's going again. He's going to get on these cars, and he manages to sneak past. Who is this off to the right hand side? I think that's Ericsson again, isn't it? I think it's Ericsson. No, it's not. It was Romain Grosjean, I think. Romain Grosjean. Anyway, we're up to 11th place. Next target is Charles Leclerc, of course, in the Alfa Romeo. Yes, not Ferrari yet. It's the Alfa Romeo, don't forget. And let's see if he can get past and get up into the points, maybe. Yes, and Fernando Alonso as well. Oh, no. Bloody hell, bloody hell, bloody hell. No, no, yes, no, yes. Oh, wowzers. So we get past Fernando Alonso up into 9th position now at the moment, as you can see. Still the first lap of the race, and we're now chasing Carlos Sainz, and it's time for us to go through for the first time the castle section of this Grand Prix. Very, very tight indeed. I think this is tighter than some of the turns up Monaco. Yes, it's very bloody tight. There's the castle off the left hand side. That's why it's called the castle section, of course. And we continue on in 9th place, still chasing Carlos Sainz in the Renault car, but we're still ahead of Fernando Alonso, so it's all looking good at the moment. Yes, all looking good. Jeff says that was a very strong start. It was actually from 18th on the grid, has to be said. Now we go past what I call this Champions Wall there. Champions Wall, it's very, very similar to Champions Wall in Canada, I have to say, because you have to brake really, really hard and avoid going straight off into the barrier on the right-hand side. So almost the first lap has been completed now for the Hoekster, and he gets that perfectly, absolutely perfectly. If you just sort of go a little bit too far there, you can actually bin it straight into the barrier, but no, he went through superbly and holds on to 9th position as Sebastian Vettel puts in the fastest lap as we accelerate forward as lap 2, still holding on to 9th place. I think Sebastian Vettel is still in the lead. Anyway, just looking at our ICE, as we look behind us at Charles Leclerc, 65% damage now, and that's not good. That's not good at all. And I think Jeff has already been over on the radio to say that we are losing power from this engine. So we accelerate forward at lap 4, still holding the 9th position at the moment. So we're still in the World Championship points, but Charles Leclerc is looking very, very angry indeed off to the right-hand side as he gets past us. But of course he does under the DRS. He actually goes right in front of us, so let's see if we can go tight. Oh, he's blocking off, look, and he had to brake very hard there though, almost cocked himself up completely. Hoekster has to take avoiding action there, but manages now to hold on to 4th place at the moment because cars have already come in for their first pit stop as we accelerate forward now to lap 5. Well, we've got to come in because our tyres are almost at the end now, almost at the end. So we've got Lance Stroll, who was behind us, but he's now gone past us, so we're going to rejoin, I think. Well, we're going to be right down the field, I think, by the time these cars go past us. Anyway, the lads change on to the harder tyre, which is the red sidewall tyre, and actually we had a DRS failure in those few laps before we came in for our pit stop, which means we had no DRS. Of course, that's not really important during the race because you don't get the DRS very often, especially if you're in a Williams. Oh god. Anyway, we rejoin in 10th position. Yes, we are still on for the points. Only one single solitary World Championship point, but we're still there as we accelerate forward at lap 9. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Our ICE is now at 68%, and Jeff has come across over the radio again and said we are down even more on power now, even more. So, yes, we are basically the equivalent of a moped now, or a Chevrolet Matiz. They're basically about the same, so it doesn't make any difference really, does it? So yes, as we accelerate forward down to the last lap of the race, it's lap 13, and unfortunately it's going to have to be a consolidation drive for us at Baku because we are having some serious engine problems, but we are still going to finish with one single solitary World Championship point, which in a Williams is still great to see indeed. Now Lewis Hamilton has just crossed the line and he's won the race. And we are going to cross, hopefully, yes we are, because we're way ahead of Marcus Ericsson, as you can see there, almost 2 seconds in front. So we are going to cross the line in 10th position and gain this one single solitary World Championship point. Fantastic. So there you go then, this very, very long straight seems to go on forever and you seem to think to yourself, where's the line, and it's there. Woo!
Okay, pick up rubber.
So not bad. God, this game is very, very jerky, isn't it? Yes, very, very jerky, everyone. That is the game, that's not me. Or the editing, that is the game. Yes, 2018 was a very jerky game, unfortunately. So there you go, there's Toto Wolff. I'm sure he's had surgery again. He looks younger every time I see him in these videos. Sure he's had surgery. Bit of Botox on the old cheekbones. Is that what you've had, Toto? Yes. Anyway, There's the team mechanics at Mercedes. Alright, lads. Alright, yep. Fine. We did it again. And there is the Hookster. Well, we see the Hookster. Yes, so sprightly. So sprightly. Only 39 years old. Yes, he only ages in dog years. Yes, once every 7. There's look. And there he is as Benjamin Daly. Benjamin Daly. Oh my goodness. If only a YouTuber didn't live up to his name, it was Benjamin Daly. Yes, because he only uploads about once a fortnight. Anyway, there you go. Oh, and there's X-Matty G. X-Matty G. Nikita Marzipan's greatest fan. And so we've dropped out of 6th place now, unfortunately, in the championship with 29 points. Valtteri Bottas in the lead now with 87 World Championship points. And the constructors, we're dropped out of 5th as well. So there you go then. That's the end of our first journey in the Williams for the first 4 rounds. We lost our rivalry with Kimi Raikkonen, unfortunately, but we've got some more resource points in the bag. Yes, fantastic. So we're going to bolt some more stuff onto the car. Now, of course, as I've said in previous videos, every 4 rounds you get to change up your contract and maybe change to another team. And of course, we're not going to do that because we're going to stick with the traditional all seasons format and stay until halfway during the season before we switch on to another team. So it's time for contract negotiations now with Jeff. Jeff, yes. Oh, hello, Jeff. Haven't seen you for a while. Where's Chris? I miss Chris. I really do. I miss Chris. I wanted to say that the facilities look nice, but unfortunately he seems to have gotten the sack. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to delve deeper into that and see what actually happened to Chris. But you know, these characters from games, they really should be followed up. They really should. Anyway, so we're just going to renegotiate our contract. Just going to up the stats a little bit. Yeah, stay in hard driver, in first driver, and stay on hard mode. And we're just going to increase a few of these just a little bit. We don't want to go too mad, otherwise they might not accept our contract. I'm pretty sure they will do though, because we haven't done too much there to negate having this contract. So let's press the button now, and hopefully we will be inside that little bar there that says our value. And yes, we were. In fact, we undersold ourselves a little bit there, but not too bad, not too bad. So we stay with Williams then for the next 4 rounds of the championship. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always, and of course, as always, there will of course be more later.